Elon Musk. It's time to lock him up, or whatever sentence you get these days, for treason. Well, last week I made a video about a whistleblower who came forwards exposing that Russia has been having access to the Doge servers and gaining lots of data. Lots of data. Your data. Information that was held on the Doge servers, and that's all right across the board, isn't it? You know, from the Pentagon to the fucking the Social Security and all that. Well, we now know that the whistleblower he was telling the truth, and it's even more sinister than that. Now, this whistleblower has now had his story corroborated by 30 Doge employees now. Why the hell haven't they got him and locked him up? This is pretty darn serious shit, isn't it? If I had done something like this, or you, they'd be bashing our doors down, wouldn't they? Well, the whistleblower went into a little bit more detail in that the accounts they were forced to make the accounts for Russia, and basically as soon as these accounts were made, I don't know if they knew it for Russia, but anyway, they had to make these accounts up. All of a sudden they saw loads of data going to Russian IPs. Fishy, eh? Now, when the whistleblower came forwards, all of a sudden he started getting death threats, what have you, and like pictures of himself and these threats were stapled to his door, or taped to his door or something. You know, it's just that pressure. He's fighting now, obviously, and so will the other Doge employees. They're going to be pretty shit scared, aren't they? You see, the thing about Elon Musk is he appears to be a bit of a docile sort of character, says some really stupid things, but he's a floppy mess because he's always on drugs. Well, behind the scenes, he's aggressive. Very loud, shouty, and aggressive to people, up in their faces and stuff like that. Now, he's got a reputation, actually, over the years with Tesla and various other companies, where he is an awful employer. Aggressive employer. Now, we have to remember, he is South African, all right? I'm not going to say all South Africans are like that, but they can be pretty darn arrogant, all right? I have actually got some South African friends which aren't arrogant, but there you go. So that might be that might be a little bit unfair, but some of them I've met are pretty darn arrogant. And then obviously you've got apartheid and stuff like that as well, haven't you? And then you look at Elon Musk's father, who thinks it's a great idea to get his stepdaughters pregnant and then marry him, or marry one of them. Yeah, great guy, isn't he? And Elon Musk has not got a very good relationship with his father. Basically, these people are messed up. They really are messed up individuals. Like his kids, they're all messed up individuals. And, you know, the reason why Elon Musk goes around with flipping kid on his constantly on his head, because he's scared. He's basically using them as a not a decoy, what was that? You know, cover. He's using that little boy as cover. Yeah, great dad, isn't he? You know. They won't shoot me if I got a little boy on my shoulders. Because he's getting death threats, obviously, you know, but he's getting a hell of a lot. He doesn't understand why. Well, I think considering what's been going on and the fact this treason as well, I think, you know, you don't have to look too far to understand why people are upset with him. Do you? You really don't. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because I was reading that earlier today and I thought I'd just make a quick video about it because it's something that really must be addressed, but it's not. It's not being addressed. And Donald Trump being Donald Trump, he's going to ignore it. He's going to ignore that it's happening. That's what he's going to do. See, denial. It's worked for him so far, hasn't it? You know, denial and excuses. But, you know, it makes you complicit. It does. You know, guilty by association. And my dogs are whining. What are you whining for? Hey, Pandora. Where's the other one? What's he doing? What's up with you, Bear? What are you under there for? Anyway, we're at this lovely lake here in Saint-Mathieu, here in France. As a leisure lake, I don't know if you can see the beach over there, and they do all sorts of stuff, surfing and stuff like that off there. But yeah, it's quite a nice little place actually. Now for a while, this was just like a little trickle down the middle here, because at the end there, I don't know if you want me to see it, right at the end, there's a little bit that sticks out. Well, that is a dam, right at the end there, and that's what holds the water back. But that kept leaking. So for a while, they had a little blue clay come in, and they keep trying to plug the holes. There was big old dozers and stuff up there was. So yeah. What is wrong, Sebastian? Why are you so pestery? Huh? You want a treat? Maybe they want a treat then. Oh dear. Little chewy twists. Yes. Hey, bear. Sebastian. Go on. Sebastian. Oi. Oh, is that the problem? Is that you got stuck? Has your lead got stuck? I think his lead's got stuck. Oh well, never mind. Shall we leave you here? Toodaloo. Anyway, tell me what you think. Please leave it in the comments down below. And you watch channel, you got on Patreon to buy us a coffee, and you might feed a dog one or two. That you might. Oh, she's stiff and bums.